Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the last video for the night. The news video here. We're going to talk about NASCAR to start off here. And then a little bit of wrestling. There's not like a ton of news, really, but I'll do the best I can. You know, I'll do a mega news video. Let's cover all of it that I can get into here tonight. So, let's start with Xfinity. So, 37 entries for this weekend in Portland. Go over the notables. Alex Leday in the 07. Will Brown in the 11 car. Jack Perkins in the 19. Joey Hand in the 28. Salas. Who? Oh, Vicente Salas. Thomas Anuzeta in the 70. And Josh Williams in the 91. Those are the notables for this weekend at Portland. Man, me just realizing Xfinity's not in Darlington this weekend. What a miss, man. Not having the best series there. Connor Zilch going to be running the full race. Man, he's going to probably lead almost every lap. He's going to do the whole race. He said he's like 99.9999% sure. Josh Williams being the DGM number 91 Xfinity car, like it says in the entry list to Portland. For trucks, 32 trucks at Darlington. The only notables is Corey Day in the 7 truck and Nathan Bird in the 02 truck. Assuming Corey LaJoy, I think Corey LaJoy not in the field. Man, 32 trucks. Man, I don't know how the field is that small. $32 trucks in NASCAR. 32 trucks in NASCAR wants to go to a spec series. Oh yes, so the fields will be even smaller. So the Cup Series entry list for this weekend at Darlington. The only notables is Derek Kraus in the 44, Josh Bilicki in the 66, really the only notables, but 38 cars. Or I think, is Timmy Hill in the 66? I don't know. I thought Timmy Hill was supposed to be in the car. I don't know. So the 2311 front row shit still going on. 2311 front row filed a reply to NASCAR's response last week to injunction request. 2311 front row, NASCAR's opposition is a brazen effort to deny reality. It is striking in its failure to even address most of the smoking gun documents that admit NASCAR viewed competitive entry as a threat. I don't know. Front row, Jenkins has invested millions and has been loyal, dedicated, and patient. Front row and 2311 don't deserve this treatment from greedy, corrupt NASCAR. I don't think they should be out of the sport entirely. And I don't know who you're, what teams you're going to get. People, I swear, people, I don't know why people shield and trying to slobber over NASCAR's dick. Well, they can't even tell anyone what they want in either documents. They can't wait till they're out of the sport for good. Are these Phelps or O'Donnell burner accounts? Like, whose burner is this? I didn't think they were going to beat NASCAR. Because NASCAR always wins somehow, no matter what. A lot of NASCAR bootlickers in the comments. 2311 in front row state that if NASCAR sells charters they had earlier this year, they would be out of business after 2025, and quote, this court has already found that it is not economically viable to race as open teams on a long-term basis, and NASCAR did not challenge that finding on appeal. Look, with this, I think any fan who sides with NASCAR is just another sheep to fall in line. NASCAR is corrupt, and it's willing to run some of the top teams out of the sport. Big names, the GOAT, Michael Jordan, just to have their way. And people are like, oh, you think Roger Penske's forced into things, same with Hendrick. Well, Rick Hendrick and RCR, Richard Childers, said, well, specifically Rick Hendrick, they, along with other team owners, had been negotiations for over 2 years to extend the charter agreement. He cited being just tired as a major factor in his decision to accept the final offer. I mean, I'm not sure what else I need to tell you besides that. I wish they would just get done with this thing, but NASCAR bootlickers, man, they just never fail. Never fail to make me laugh, man. and all the info referring to, end quote, smoking gun documents is redacted in their filing. So I don't know what they say other than 2311 Front Row say it shows that NASCAR could force the teams to sign a, end quote, one-sided charter deal. NASCAR did illegal things to exclude competition. At this point, I just want NASCAR to lose this. The shit. But they probably won't. So NASCAR has informed the court that it plans to issue a charter to a team, end quote, whose name/owner is redacted from documents in 2026. Says it's not one of the charters that SHR sold at 2311/Front Row. NASCAR considers those inactive charters, quote, charters, while the 2311 Front Row had as, quote, non-issued. So it's not clear whether the charter NASCAR says it plans to convey to a team in 2026 is being sold or issued for free. There's a hearing Thursday on the injunction for those teams' request to return to chartered status, keeping NASCAR from selling charters after the case adjudicated or fuck that word. If NASCAR did issue charters without ability to return to 2311 Front Row, how that's calculating damages if they lose trials to be determined. I hope NASCAR loses it, but they probably won't, because I'm sure they'll pay off a lot of money. So for the weekend schedule at Darlington, and Portland, Friday 3 on FS2, truck practice and qualifying, 9 on True TV, Cup practice and qualifying, 12 p.m. FS1 truck race on Saturday, Sunday 5:30 USA pre-race, 6 p.m. on USA the Cup race. That's your Friday and Saturday schedule. Portland, Friday, ARCA West practice and qualifying, and then the Flow, 7 on Flow, the ARCA West race. Saturday, 3 on the CW app, Xfinity practice and qualifying, 7 on the CW pre-race, 7:30 Xfinity race. Damn, that's kind of crazy. 9 a.m. for practice and qualifying. That's crazy. At least the weather looks good, so. So on the DBC podcast, Daniel Dye and Butterbean Queen are expected to be in the College Trucks next season. This is at about around the 40-minute mark on the DBC podcast, so those are drivers expected to drive. Xfinity Series does it again, 1.092 million viewers for Daytona. Despite being on a Friday night, that's up 30%. Man, the Cup ratings go down every week, Xfinity ratings go up. NASCAR, we gotta change it to a spec series. And you can't, they can't handle their lower series being better than the Cup ratings. Xfinity Series is the best series on a weekly basis. Fans are starting to figure it out. So NASCAR officials were unhappy with Joey Logano and used choice words against him after he brought out the caution Saturday night. I thought it was pretty fucking intentional, so good. So I'll get into a little wrestle-ups here, some news here. So Stephanie Vaquer, I already talked about this on the Raw review, but she'll face an unnamed opponent after Clash in Paris for the Women's World Championship. Adam Pearce will announce against who, where it will take place next week. I'm assuming WrestlePalooza against Rita Rio. Don't know why he couldn't have just done this at Clash in Paris, but whatever. WrestlePalooza, I guess it will be. But so for the updated card for Clash in Paris, Rollins versus Punk versus Uso versus Knight, John Cena versus Logan Paul, Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed, Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella, and Sheamus versus Rusev. It's a solid card, but like 5 matches, these stupid fucking 5-match formulas they always fucking do. Ooh, what's wrong with 5 matches? What's wrong with 5 matches? I don't know, it's just not enough. Like, why can't you do 6 or 7 matches? Like, who's gonna pay $30 for 5 matches? Oh wait, a bunch of fucking idiots. They could have put Dominic and AJ here at least. So really the big topic with wrestling has been that Raja Jackson incident where he attacked that wrestler in the ring, 20 punches. I don't know if it was a get back or something, but it was just too much. It was just overkill with 20 punches. Knocks the man unconscious. And the LAPD's investigating it. I mean, he should be arrested. I mean, no excuses for that. Pathetic. But nothing good happens on Kick. I swear, incidents always happen on there. Former WWE manager Abraham Washington is recovering from life-threatening a medical emergency. Premier League football are open and joining WWE. The Undertaker is rumored for the Indian reality TV. Odyssey Jones believes WWE mishandled his release. Babe Priestley signs with Stardom. What was her name? What was her name in WWE? Blair Davenport. Odyssey Karrion Kross made his shock GCW appearance. So let's talk about some NBA. This is when you know we're deep into the off season. CBS Sports top 25 NBA players of the 21st century: LeBron, Steph, Tim Duncan, Nikola Jokic, Shaq, Kobe, Giannis, KD, Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul, Kawhi Leonard, Steve Nash, James Harden, Luka, Jason Kidd, Dwight Howard, AD, Allen Iverson, Practice, Tracy McGrady, Damian Lillard, Jason Tatum, SGA, Russell Westbrook. Man, what a list. What a list. Oh, end quote, Terrence Mann joining Brooklyn. I'm in my prime right now. And ready to show the world what I've really got outside this role I've been playing for the last 6 seasons. Really? Come on! Man, same guy answered a question. Which aspect of your game you gonna work on this summer? I don't like this question. Buddy. You need work on your game. Your offense sucks. I'm in my prime. Dude, you suck. I don't know if this is NBA news, but Stan Verrett and Neil Everett are teaming up for a brand new live sports show on Twitch, airing every Tuesday and Friday starting September 9th. Man, I remember that Sports Center as a kid, 6 a.m. watching the sports highlights. Man, this is dope. I hope they succeed with this. Well, it's all for NBA, so let's move on to NFL to end the video here. So, rumors, the Panthers and Vikings, they've been discussing an Adam Thielen trade, but they cannot agree on compensation. I mean, I don't know what they can't agree on. I can't imagine it'll be that high of draft picks. But also, I would assume Bryce Young doesn't want to lose a veteran receiver, and that's probably his favorite target to throw the football to. This is NFL news, but Dave Portnoy, Ohio State's barring him from entering the stadium for the season opener. That's funny. But that's kind of soft, though. But he's a diehard Michigan fan, so whatever. The Seahawks have planned to have plays in their game plan featuring rookie quarterback Jalen Milroe, per their head coach Mike McDonald. He will do those reps in practice with the starting offense as well, per your report. What are they going to do? Run QB draws? The Vikings are trading defensive back Mekhi Blackman to the Colts for a 6th-round pick, per Adam Schefter. Per your report, the Broncos are waiving running back Audric Estim. This isn't NFL either, but Fox and YouTube TV have been unable to agree on a new deal that would keep Fox on the platform. Therefore, if the deal doesn't reach come football season, customers may lose access. Hopefully the deal gets worked out soon, but holy fuck, this happens every fucking time before football season. I swear to God. I'm sure there'll be a fucking deal now. The Buccaneers are releasing quarterback Kyle Trask, a 2021 second-round pick. Battled for the starting job at Mayfield in 2023, but will now be on the move. Free agent wide receiver Mari Cooper signing with the Raiders, per at Schultz report. It's a 1 year worth $30 million for Trey Hendrickson. The Bengals are closed in on a contract extension with Trey Hendrickson. It's a 1 year $30 million deal for Hendrickson. Still feels like an underpay, but all that drama for a 1 year extension. Steelers cut undrafted free agent rookie kicker Ben Sauls. He'll definitely land with the team because he was pretty good for them in the preseason. Former Jets cornerback Darrelle Revis is calling for the NFLP to step in on the Micah situation, signing a lack of respect from Jerry Jones. Former Commanders running back Brian Robinson says that based on his production, he was surprised they traded him. The defensive lineman Desmond Watson for the Buccaneers, who never practiced with the team because he had to lose more weight first. They've cut him. The Commanders are cutting Michael Gallup. Joe Mixon will miss the first 4 games of the season with that foot injury. Jason Sanders, Dolphins starting kicker, expected to miss 4 to 5 weeks due to a hip injury, per Schefter. The Lions are releasing Hendon Hooker. Steelers, Vikings, Jets are still scanning a trade market receiver as Jacoby Myers has requested a trade from the Raiders. Eagles are waiving cornerback Eli Ricks. The Bengals, or no, the Eagles are cutting Kyle McCord. Just didn't do enough to warrant a roster spot. Eagles are waiving Kenyon Green per multiple reports. Saints are releasing Cam Akers. Terry McLaurin got his money. They're signing him to a 3-year, $96 million extension. Dolphins are releasing Mike Hilton. But yeah, it's all the news. So leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and tonight, some Mac Light. Peace and have a good night.